Hello YouTube and welcome to our new series of videos. We are doing videos for 3 to 4 days a week, I think. Yeah. And today is Topic Monday. And I know it doesn't really sound awesome, but we couldn't think of another word for topic that went with Monday. So just deal with it. And then we also have, for you, Wacky Wednesdays, which we will be doing weird topics with weird outfits and hair and stuff sometimes. I don't even know. It's just gonna be wacky. And then we have Strap It Saturdays, which I will be doing reviews of penises, pacas, dicks, dildos, etc. And then there is occasionally. Queer showing. I'm sorry, my queer showing. Don't worry, it's a very queer video because we're talking about our queerness anyways, so I'm allowed to have my queer showing. And then, the first Tuesday of every month, except for this Tuesday since it's the third Tuesday. Usually... This is the second Tuesday. Is it? Yeah. But we yep, it's the second Tuesday. I don't know how to read a calendar. So, usually on the first Tuesday we will be doing Tiny Tuesdays, which is...
Tiny art. It's all about our little tiny arts and little updates on what we're doing with our little project we have going. And yeah, I guess you'll have to wait until Tuesday's video to learn more about that.
Yeah, because Tiny Art, or Tiny Tuesdays, is basically updates on tiny arts. So... expect updates on tiny arts on Tuesday, and then wackiness on Wednesday, and then penises on Saturday. So yeah, today on Topic Monday we are going to be talking about, like I said already, our queerness, and thus in that sense we are going to be talking about how we identify, and that for us involves gender and our sexuality. I am a trans man. Trans guy. I prefer trans guy. Trans guy sounds cooler. And I don't like being considered a man because I know I may be 20, but please, I'm not an adult yet. Don't even, no. I'm still like 10. Come on.
Little boy.
Yeah, so I'm a trans guy, and I'm 20, like I said. Gonna be 21 in 175 days according to Halloween countdowns. Anyways, aside from that, so today we are going to be talking about what that means to us, what our identity means to us, and I'm a trans guy. It means to me that it is a small part of my identity, but I like people to know. I guess I'm not stealth. Stealth would be where I go around and everybody thinks I am a cisgendered man. Cisgendered means that you were born a man and you identify as a man and you are a man. Whereas transgender man means that you were born as a female but you identify as a man and thus are most likely going to be, or already have been, going through transition to become male. Physically through hormones or surgeries, whatever. Some people decide that hormones aren't for them and they just get surgery. Some people decide that they don't want any of that crap and they're just gonna be like, I'm a dude, and if you don't accept that, yeah. So
blow that out for the children.
Yeah, for the small tiny tykes.
I thought you were 10.
Oh, I'm gonna be watching my video and looking at myself not swear to the camera. Except I had the finger. So being trans, for me, my personal belief is that in order to be transgender, transsexual, whatever, you need to have sex dysphoria, which is where, for me, my sex dysphoria involving things that are sexualized in the sense. Like, I have other dysphoria all over the place. But my sex dysphoria involves my too much happening up here and my too little happening down here. So, I am transitioning. I've been on hormones, obviously. well, I don't know, facial hair and stuff. I'm pretty sure that's a giveaway. Yeah. So I'm working towards getting my top surgery and debating what I want, if I want bottom surgery. I know that I do really badly want to have a penis, but I feel like I have to work past the fact that my penis will never be a cis penis. And that's going to be hard, but... So yeah, for me, I think that the trans umbrella is like humongous, and there's a lot of people that identify as trans, asterisks, whatever, but when I hear trans, I usually think of the binary trans, as in like transgender, transsexual, MF, FTM, but I do know, and I am reminded consistently on Tumblr or whatever, that there are non-binary genders, there are bigenders, there are gender queers, there are lots of gender things that go under the trans umbrella, but I do not obviously identify as any of those things except for transgender, so that is what I identify as, and that is what I am explaining how I feel about that.
Yeah, before I move on to my thing, I'm totally just going to put in... I yawn a lot right now because it's like 12 in the morning.
We've been having issues with getting this video started because I forgot that my camera battery was dead, so I had to charge it, and then we ended up starting this video and having camera issues and then deleting it, and then now we're starting all over and it's like almost 1 in the morning, so... Yeah,
so I'm not being rude when I yawn. It's not daytime.
And I'm not boring.
You're not boring. You're not boring. I just have school in morning and no. Anyway, so now I'm going to talk about me being bigender. What is even that?
Yeah, what is even that? What is that? What is that? No, I know what artist? What artist? Yes, what artist?
Okay, this is where I personally feel bigender is where I flip-flop from different genders on the gender spectrum, whatever.
It's like bisexual, but with genders.
Yeah, I go both. I swing. I'm on a tire swing.
All around. I am all around, guys.
You don't understand. Not am I only going this way. The tire's also spinning at the same time. I'm just... Anyway.
It's gonna make you dizzy.
But anyway, so one day I might be like, oh, I'm a boy. I need this penis. And then...
I need this. She needs the D.
I need the D. And then other days I'll be like, these boobs, I love them. I'm a girl. And then sometimes it might be daily, sometimes it might be weekly, monthly.
So she could wake up 3 days in a row and be like, where's my penis? And then she could wake up
the very next day.
The very next day and be like, my chesticles are the most beautiful, glorious chesticles.
Yeah. It's pretty much how it goes. About it. That's how I feel that bigender is, you goof.
Yeah.
And it's always a surprise for him. It's just like...
Yeah. I generally, she goes to school still, and I'm a lazy-ass bum that sleeps until like 1 in the afternoon every day, and I don't do anything with my life currently. But
They don't need to know that.
Working on it. So sometimes when she wakes up in the morning and I'm like sitting there dead in the bed and I'm like sleepy, 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 and so then on the TJ days and then they put on the binder and stuff and I don't see it.
Because he's sleeping.
Yeah, because I'm sleeping and I don't pay attention.
And he doesn't notice that I'm like frantically looking for a packer that works. First of all, then second of all
my stuff.
I'm just like, second of all, then I just like rage quit all Packers and just like go for the sock drawer.
I learned that from a video and then I taught her. So.
And yeah, so. And then it just, sometimes he doesn't even know throughout the day, and then finally it comes nighttime, I take off my pants and I whip out my sock dick, and he's just
she's so like embarrassed and discreetly about it on those days too. She's like, I didn't have this at all. This dick was not ever here.
It's just like, I don't know, I feel weird because it's just, I'm removing what I thought the entire day was my dick, and then it's just like, I did not have socks in my pants.
Nope.
I really have a dick. It's just...
And then there's me, like, that entire day, not knowing or something, or the days where you don't even wear a binder on those days, and I'm just sitting
those
there
are
like...
my lazy days.
Yeah, and then I have those days, like, almost all the time. I'm just like, screw this binder shit, and now that summer's here, I'm like, ugh. Anyways, and then on those days, I'm like, calling the wrong pronouns and the wrong name. Well, I don't even really use your name ever, it's just always honey. But anyways, so, like, I'm saying all the wrong things, and then by the end of the day, she's like, oh, I'm TJ today, and I'm like, thanks for informing me!
I'm really, really trying to wake up. I hope you realize that I will probably be, as soon as I wake up, I'm gonna, like, shake you vigorously awake. I'm gonna be like, dude, I'm a dude.
So, yeah, so bigender, I think, is sort of like a new-ish term that has been used, because I think most people that would flip-flop have been like, oh, I'm just genderqueer or whatever.
Genderqueer.
I feel like non-binary is also sort of new. Like, I haven't heard it until recently, sort of recently on Tumblr, but I don't know. Either way, there's a lot of terms in the friggin' trans umbrella, and I don't even want to get into all those.
Stay in your box.
Yeah, I like my box. My box is amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, on to our sexualities. As if you didn't know, I'm totally gay. No, I'm not. I am heteroflexible. That is a term I learned from a website, and I really fell in love with that term, and that is the term I use to describe my sexuality. For me, defining that term for you means that I am generally a straight dude, but sometimes things happen with other people that are not considered females or something, and that is just how it rolls. But most of the time, I prefer to date the females. But then, obviously, I like to occasionally date the TJ. Occasionally.
You like the D sometimes.
Yeah.
Anyway. That's a little too much information.
You didn't even know that. But we're going to be talking about dicks anyways, so eventually it's Saturday. So, dicks.
And then
we all like the dick.
Going back to my whole tire swing reference is, my gender is going this way on the tire, and then the tire's also spinning because that's the sexuality. I am pansexual. This pan.
Well, yeah.
Oh god. Okay.
She loves pans. Probably more than me.
I can't. Pans, they turn me. Okay, no, stop, please. Everyone that has that idea of pansexuals, oh my god, you're attracted to pans? You also occasionally have, like, sex with pots?
So much dance. So much dance.
No. It's kind of like bisexual, except everything else. Yeah. It's not just girls and boys. It's girls, boys, monkeys, apes, fish.
I don't think that's pansexual. I think that's bestiality. Pansexual is basically where gender does not matter. You can identify as whatever, like, you can identify as trans, you can identify as non-binary, you can identify as cis or whatever, like, it doesn't matter. Like, a lot of people get annoyed because they feel separated by people considering trans being like a third gender or something, but no, like, you don't, like, if you're a bisexual person and you want to date a trans person, you don't have to change your sexuality to pansexual because trans is a third gender. It's not a third gender. It's, unless you consider it a third gender, I mean, then by all means. I kind of feel like, I guess it doesn't matter. Like, if you want to be pansexual, because you're dating a trans person, then be pansexual. But I feel like people that switch to being pansexual because they're dating a trans person, but they only like that specific trans person and the way they're transitioning. Like, if you are bi and then you like cis guys and cis girls, but then you fall for example, a trans guy, and then you're like, oh, I'm pansexual now, but you don't find trans women attractive or non-binary or genderqueer people or bi-gender people attractive, then you're not pansexual.
Yeah, pansexual is you like everybody.
All the genders. You are a whore. No, I'm kidding. You're not
no.
a whore.
Pansexual does not mean, oh, so you're a slut.
Yeah, no, it does not mean that. It just means you don't give a crap about what you identify as. You like the person.
Yeah. Tune in tomorrow for...
And Wednesday.
Yeah, tomorrow and Wednesday. Tomorrow is Tiny Tuesday, and Wednesday is Wacky Wednesday. And
then
please...
Strap It Saturday.
You're so excited for Strap It Saturday.
I am. I get to talk about all my dicks.
Oh, yes, and leave requests for topics, comments.
Comment on this video for topics for next week's videos, because for this week we're choosing all our own, and possibly choosing all our own later.
We do have
Unless
next
we get
week
topics.
picked out for height. Height is next week. Tune in for height.
Yeah, tune in for Topic Monday next week. We're talking about height and being trans and what height and stuff and bi-gender and height and whatever. So yeah, tune in for videos. Peace.